Today I want to share a tip with you on sales and how to close sales. Now, funnily enough, a very common question we get is what do you do when you close a sale? It's actually the two most recent VIP strategy sessions I've done. That's where we work one-to-one with a business in an intimate setting to help them improve, some area of marketing and sales that they'd like to improve. Two pretty big businesses that I've worked with, and both of them, their top concern was sales and what to do with their team members when it comes to sales. And specifically within sales, a big problem was closing. How do you close a sale? And so team members becoming kind of awkward in this situation, or talking too much, or trying to pressure people, and just becoming even a little weird, behaving a bit strangely in that moment when it comes to closing a sale. And so just one of the tips I wanted to share on today's episode, or tip with you here now, is one of the strategies you can do to help with closing a sale in a comfortable way is basically explaining what's going to happen after the sale before you even ask for the sale. So as you feel the conversations progress to a point where it's now time to kind of move towards closing, what do you do? At that point, now keep in mind that for a customer, it can feel like stepping into the dark the moment they pay you. So once they commit to paying, it's like, what's going to happen? Will I get the product tomorrow, in 6 months? It's like stepping off a cliff. Is there going to be someone, a pathway there to catch me and to take the next step and lead me, or what's going to happen? It's sort of like we don't know what's going to happen. So the way to ask for a sale, a nice one strategy of how to ask for a sale is you basically say, so it sounds like you make your recommendation. If you're at that point in the sales conversation where you've made a recommendation and you say, here's what I recommend and here's what will happen next. Basically, you'd put down your deposit or choose how you're going to pay, whatever the payment process is. Then what will happen is we will package up your product, or we'll send the message to warehousing. They'll package up your product. We'll get it all ready to go. We'll ship it out within 48 hours. Should take a day or two in the post and you have it XYZ. Or if you may have a seller service where you'll say, what will happen then is you pick your payment option, your preference, I'll create an invoice. Once you've paid that, we'll book in the initial strategy call or something like that, or you come in for a meeting, then we'll do this. You walk through all of the steps that'll happen after the sale, basically, and then you say, how does that sound? And then you be quiet, be present for them, stop talking, because they need a moment to then process what you've said. You've basically explained they're going to need to pay, and then you've explained what's going to happen after that. So they have the reassurance as not as much like stepping into the dark or stepping off that cliff. We know there's a pathway there. What's going to happen next. So our expectations are clear. You've laid it out for them, and then you just be quiet once you've asked the question. How does that sound? Let them process. If they say that's great, you've just made a sale. If they have any further questions, they'll let you know at that point. So there's a nice little strategy for you if you find it difficult to ask for a sale at the end of a sales conversation, especially if you're selling more high-end items, products or services. If you want more strategies in regards to sale, or if you, for your business, would like to have a full-on strategy session where we go through the whole sales process and tailoring a sales process for you and your team, especially if you have team members that are maybe new to sales or quite young, or at any point in sales really. Even if a lot of the businesses, two most recent I've just explained, have been in business for a very, very long time. Different businesses we work with. One a couple of strategy sessions ago has been in business for longer than I've been alive, and always we could revisit the sales processes, right, to improve things. So if you'd like to learn more about a sales strategy session for your business, just get in touch with the team here at Basic Bananas. We'll see if we can make that happen for you, where we go through full-on in-depth sales process for your business specifically. Otherwise, feel free to send through any questions or any thoughts or anything you'd like to know through to Basic Bananas, through any of the email contacts at Basic Bananas or any of our social media platforms, and we'll be more than happy to help. See you soon.